All right, we are moving on to page 7 in our digital notebook. This will be our final video of this lesson. So we are starting at what is the cultural legacy of the Phoenicians? Number 1, what is cultural diffusion? I kind of explained that in video 1 when the word was being defined. You'll find that answer in this pink highlighted paragraph. Let's go ahead and listen.
What is the cultural legacy of the Phoenicians? Phoenicia did not survive, but some of its achievements did last. Greece and Rome absorbed parts of Phoenician culture through cultural diffusion. Cultural diffusion is the spreading of cultural traits from one region to another. The Phoenicians' legacy included the spread of its culture and a new way of writing.
All right, again, what is cultural diffusion? That's number 1 on page 7 in your digital notebook. Find that answer in this pink highlighted text. Get that answer now. Moving on, number 2. Why were the Phoenicians able to spread their culture over a wide area? You will find that answer in this next circled yellow text paragraph.
Links to other societies. Through trade, the Phoenicians linked the diverse peoples and cultures around the Mediterranean region and beyond. In the process, Phoenicians helped ideas spread. They passed parts of their culture on to the Greeks. For example, the Greeks used the Phoenician standard of weights and measures. Greek culture later spread throughout the entire Mediterranean region, and its influence continues today.
All right, why were the Phoenicians able to spread their culture over a wide area? You'll find that answer in this yellow circled paragraph. Go ahead and get that now. Let's move on to page 8, the final page of this digital notebook. The first question as we scroll down here, the alphabet. In the Phoenician alphabet, symbols were used to represent what? And then number 4, how did the Phoenician culture, particularly its alphabet, affect later cultures? You'll find that answer in this green highlighted paragraph. So for number 3, you'll find the answer in this circled yellow text. And for number 4, you will find the answer in this green highlighted paragraph. Let's listen.
The alphabet. The Greeks also adopted the Phoenician way of writing. Before the Phoenicians, the main writing system in the ancient Near East was cuneiform. In cuneiform, symbols represent syllables or whole words. In order to be able to write, a person had to learn and remember hundreds of symbols. The Phoenicians developed an alphabet. An alphabet is a small set of letters or symbols, each of which stands for a single sound. The Phoenician alphabet had 22 symbols. Each symbol stood for a consonant sound. This new approach to writing was a major improvement over cuneiform. Now, instead of having to memorize hundreds of different symbols, a person only had to know 22 symbols in order to write. This alphabet made writing much easier to learn, making it possible for more people to learn how to write. People who traded with the Phoenicians learned their alphabet in order to communicate with them. By 750 BCE, the Greeks had begun using the Phoenician alphabet. Around 500 BCE, the Greeks added letters to represent vowels. They also gave the letters names. The word alphabet comes from the first 2 letters in the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. Around 100 BCE, the Romans adopted the Greek alphabet. The Romans changed some letters. The result was an alphabet that looks much like ours today. The Romans carried their culture across much of Europe and into other lands. Their language and system of writing was adopted in those lands. Through that process, it passed into widespread use. While it is the Roman form of writing that became the alphabet used to write English, that writing system had its origins in ancient Phoenicia.
All right, again, number 3. In the Phoenician alphabet, symbols were used to represent what? You'll find that answer in this circled yellow paragraph. Go ahead and get that now. And the 4th question and final question, how did Phoenician culture, particularly its alphabet, affect later cultures? You'll find that answer in this green highlighted paragraph.